So just FYI, our new updates on the Promethean are not the best. It keeps like glitching in and out. Just so y'all are aware when y'all get in Cheryl's classrooms, that's the thing.
Took me a long time to find screen share and annotate.
Yes. So okay, look, do you see this lovely little
Yeah,
firefly
it looks like
looking
somebody
thing?
punched the screen.
It does all the different things.
Oh, great. Now I gotta learn it again.
Yes.
Yeah, I had to sit there and play with it for about an hour yesterday.
Oh no.
I need to turn my screen on.
Go back.
I think it was a breakfast situation.
Okay, so I have been making this. My goal is I want to teach kids how to use AI to help with differentiation, because it's hard for us as teachers to be able to hit all our students where they need to be. I can't get to my GTs at the same time as getting to my lower level struggling students, and I don't have a co-teacher. And when am I ever going to get a co-teacher? Because we don't have the budget for that.
Mm-hmm.
And when
So,
you have inclusion, they stay here for 10 minutes and then they have to be pulled.
Yeah.
Yes, even when we have inclusion, it doesn't do what we needed to do, because they're not trained to be an English teacher. They're just helping with what they can when they can.
Exactly.
So,
Yes.
He kicked my butt too, girl.
I literally cried first year. I was like, okay, but anyway. Okay, I'm sorry, Jason.
We can't.
Look, I'm sorry, Jason.
okay, so that's kind of my end goal where I'd like to go with this. I created a curriculum where I'm trying to teach students how to through metacognition think about what they actually need as learners. And so I was like, well, if it works for kids, why wouldn't it work for teachers? So hi, I'm doing a PD about how to think about AI and use it better. That's where this all came from. So while I was creating my curriculum, I discovered that I didn't like any of the acronyms that they used for prompting. Do y'all use AI?
I do not ever. And I
A
just
little.
learn all
Do you
kinds
use
of
AI
stuff.
strong?
I do a lot.
Sometimes I use ChatGPT to help me think.
Okay.
I literally-
So who here has actually heard about prompting? Do you know what prompting is? Okay, so prompting is where we're telling them what we want to do, right? I don't like the acronyms that they have for prompting, so I created my own acronym, and that's why I say it's mastering prompting, because my acronym is master, but we'll get to that in a second. So do y'all know that AI is actually just math? Like, that's all AI is. It's all just math. So what it does is it's learned all these things that it's gotten off of the web, a lot of free information, but it's not all the things. Is it still recording? Yes. Okay. So what it does is it takes that prompt that you just gave it, the 5 words where you're like, hey, do this thing for me. It's real vague, blah, basic, right? And it numbers those and adds those numbers together and gives you its answer. It's a prediction machine based off of math. Each of those words that you put into your prompt holds a different weight. And based on that weight is how it gives you your answer. So if we give it more information, more weights, is it going to give us a better answer? So think back to your classes. Have you ever had a student come up to you and say, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't get this. Okay, but what is it that you don't get? What is it that you're struggling with? Tell me more so that I can help you. AI is the same way. You got to give it more so that it can help you. So, one other thing you should know. It will lie to you confidently and make you believe it. So AI is a master liar, manipulator, all the things. Because as I was saying before, it's trained on all this data, but it's not trained on all the data. Also, it's assessed just like how we're assessed and our students are assessed. And its assessment is, one of its assessments is whether or not it's providing answers. So it gets dinged on its assessments if it says, I don't know. So, but that's a problem.
So it'll just lie.
So it'll just lie.
That's insane.
And it will sound so convincing. And I actually ran into this on my own. So I was doing data digs last year and I was like, you know what? I don't know. let's ask AI. And so working through it, and it gave me all this awesome stuff. And then I was like, 6.5F is not that teak. Because 6.5F is one of my like heavy hitters. I know this is inferencing without a doubt because it's been drilled into my brain. But AI just told me it's not inferencing. And I'm like, double checking, going and referencing elsewhere, looking at different things. And it's adamant. It's like, no. This is not what you think it is. And so I learned, before I even learned about context engineering, which we're going to get into, is that it doesn't know all the things. So before you talk to it, you have to give it the information that it needs in order for it to do the things. So here goes me gathering all this information about the different teaks that we have, because in English we have all the teaks. And so I just give it a whole document. Here you go. You can literally go to right here, this little plus sign. You can feed it pictures. You can feed it whole documents. What? You're on the other computer.
I love it. Yeah, your video and yours.
Where? Okay, hold on. This one. Hi. Okay, so this button right here, you can feed it files that you've saved, images, create images, all the things, deep research. But that will help you save time and make sure it's not lying to you, and that it is working specifically for you and what you need and you as a teacher. So let's get into how we can make sure AI is not vague with their response. Okay, so I could tell AI, I need a lesson about frogs. So if I told it I need a lesson about frogs, is that going to be like explicit? Is it really going to help? No, because it's super run of the mill. Okay, frogs. What grade am I teaching? What kind of students am I teaching? Who is my teacher? What do they want to teach? What's their purpose? What's their assessment? What are all the 1,000,001 questions we think about as we are creating a lesson plan? But none of that's there. So is this lesson going to actually fly? No. It'll look good. I can assure you that, because AI is really good at making things look plausible and great and thoroughly thought out. But that doesn't mean it's great for what you want it to do. So, I mean, we have discussion questions, the activity for the students, vocabulary, what they should be doing as their direct instruction, all these wonderful things. But it's not enough. Okay, so let's meet a teacher. Oh, wait. It's all vague, right? It's basic. Tell me about frogs. Give me a lesson about frogs. So basic. We need to be extra by being a master. So when we are mastering prompting, you are telling AI who you are, because what your needs are, and your needs are different than what his needs are, right? So if you're talking to AI and just saying, hey, give me a lesson, it doesn't know who you are and what you want. You have to teach it. Okay? Then who do you want AI to be? Did you know that you could make AI be whoever you want it to be? It could be an instructional coach. It could be a veteran teacher. It could be an 11th grade student in high school.
That's crazy.
Yes. And it does it awesomely. So my AI is a instructional learning designer, because that's what I'm doing my master's on right now. And so it's like a veteran and helps me steer in the direction I need to go, or tells me that I'm not doing what I need to do.
Should I ask it to Jesus?
You could. So the way I learned about this, my dad wrote this, like, he had this whole epiphany thing on New Year's one day, and he's like, I'm going to quit drinking. I'm going to quit doing all these things. And he had this whole thought process come out. And he wrote down this whole big, long story about it and thoughts he was having and blah, blah, blah. And then he fed it to AI, and he's like, I need you to do this in the voice of Socrates. I need you to do this in the voice of the devil. I need you to do this in the voice of God. Yes.
Crazy.
And so when he was telling me about all this, I was still in my very anti-AI phase.
I'm there.
This was when it first came out, because I was all like, I'm an English teacher. I don't want AI here. It's going to ruin everything. And then he told me that, and I was like,
So
It can do what? So it will be what you need when you need it. Do you need a therapist? AI.
I
You
just
wanna
need
know how
I
to
just
send a
need
text message or an
Jesus.
email? Put it in AI.
Yes.
I need to send it to my boss, I need to send it to a friend, I need to send it to a fellow teacher.
I need you to remove my tone.
Yes.
Make it non-emotional,
Yes.
direct.
So
Yes,
Yes,
I need
ma'am.
our parents.
what I use it a lot for is in my writing for school. I'm a very I love writing, don't get me wrong, but it's very informal. And when you're writing for a college course, it needs to be a little bit more formal. So I'll write out my whole 8 pages and I'm like, this is great, this is fire, this is awesome. I need you to make this sound more professional. And so it keeps what I've written, but it massages the words so that they're more higher level. All right, so
And that's usually how you can tell when your students are using AI.
oh yeah, that's how I catch them. I'm like, okay, so what is this word?
Yeah, they're
What
like,
does this word mean?
oh,
My mama told me to use that word. I'm like, no, ma'am, she did not.
I tell your mom what she can tell me.
I love your mama. Have her call me. Okay, where's all my stuff? Meet Becky. Oh, Becky's not there. Oh, tell me to use the right computer. No, not funny.
That's your job. You gotta tell her mom.
Okay. So, Becky. Tell me about Becky.
Oh, no, you're good.
Yeah, you got the.
Tell me about Becky. What kind of teacher is Becky? How many years has Becky been teaching?
She hasn't started yet.
Okay, so 1 year. Okay, so that means like she's fresh out of what?
College.
So did she do student teaching or just college? Did she get her certificate or is this like her lifelong dream? I'm going to be a teacher.
That'll be her dream. She still looks too happy.
She looks upbeat.
Okay, so
She
she's
looks very perky.
straight
It's
out
happy,
of
like happy. Her face isn't stressed at all.
chipper. Oh, because school ain't started yet.
So that's Becky before school starts.
Chipper, happy. So what do you think her expectations are? Does she think everything's going to be like walk in the park, perfect? Kids are going to listen to her when she needs them to listen to. There is not going to be any classroom management issues. Or does she seem like the one who's expecting everything to go up in flames?
Yeah.
Okay. So no, she needs help.
You can be first. I'm not mean. I'm really not. Maybe that's a sarcastic face.
Okay, so maybe she's a bit sarcastic in the way she responds because I know I'm definitely sarcastic in class.
No.
That is my go-to. Like I will clap back at you. Okay, so does she look like she has her life together overall?
Yeah.
Okay. Life.
I don't like her
plan.
outfit.
I like her outfit.
You do?
The ruffle thing is so on trend right now.
It's just maybe the skirt. I like the shirt. I want the skirt. At all. I looked at that
That's
one.
just a stereotypical teacher
With
that
slacks,
you see
I
in
would
shows and all that.
Yes, she looks very stereotypical. Okay, so Becky, who is Becky? So I am. So remember, we're doing the master profile. So I am a first year teacher. I know it hates me. I'm a first year teacher. I'm excited. Yeah, she's chipper,
Upbeat.
excited, and optimistic, maybe.
Okay. And a little sarcastic.
Coming school year. My go-to coping mechanism is sarcasm.
Oh.
Okay, where is she teaching? Does she look like an elementary, an intermediate,
She looks like an
junior
elementary.
high?
She looks elementary is the day is long.
Yeah.
She looks like third grade or
Okay,
second grade
so-
maybe.
I am a first year elementary teacher. Did I spell that right? I'm excited and optimistic about the coming school year. My go-to coping mechanism is sarcasm. And what else did we say? She's very happy. She knows she needs help. Okay. I know that I need more help to get this job done. Okay, so that's who she is. So now in our master acronym, we have A. Who does she want the AI to pretend to be? What does she need right now? Does she need a therapist? Why did you choose this life path?
You
I
need
need a
someone
friend,
who has
mentor teacher.
experience.
Okay, a mentor teacher, someone with experience. Okay.
Because there's nobody on my team.
Yes. My mentor teacher left Thanksgiving year.
Well,
And then
there's-
I became
there's-
like the
There's
head.
nobody on the team. There's nobody with me. I'm the only teacher.
I need
Oh, wow,
you
what
to
did you do?
be a better.
Oh, I'm just saying that. Look, I'm like acting like
No,
this.
that's not good.
I know. I'm like, what are you teaching? What you doing? What you
Okay, so
doing?
how many years has this mentor teacher been teaching for? Is it just like 5 years? Is it 10 years? Is it 20? Or like, I'm getting ready to retire. I'm about to lay it all on you.
500.
But we ain't that old. I know the gray hairs are there, but it's not that bad.
Like 5 years, because you don't want somebody who's been teaching.
Jaded.
Jaded, yeah.
Yeah, we don't want the jaded yet. Okay, so
Oh.
But they're so funny. Trying to eat.
with
Mentor.
5 years of experience.
Who still loves teaching.
There you go.
Who still loves teaching? Yes. Okay, so we're focused on frogs. I'm gonna give y'all information ahead of time that we're not supposed to know yet. Shh. Okay, so she is a 5th grade teacher, and she is going over investigating and comparing how plants and animals undergo a series of orderly changes during their life cycles. Okay, so that's what she wants. Does she want a lesson? What kind of lesson does she want? Is she a worksheet teacher? Is she a hands-on teacher? Okay, I need an engaging hands-on lesson. About frog life cycles.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did who she is, who the AI is supposed to be, what our subject is. Now we need the tone. Okay, English teachers. What is
Upbeat.
tone?
I want to be sassy. I need a little sass in my life when I get advice.
Okay, sassy. So, okay, child of mine.
Yeah.
What is tone again?
Oh, sorry.
It's the mood or how you want like it to like convey like how do you want
Come
it to,
across.
yeah.
Basically.
Yes. So, the way we talk, does that work for everyone? Or so like I've had multiple instructional coaches and mentors and stuff throughout my time. The way she talks to me is great. I get it. I understand it. Now the way some other people talk to me, I'm like, okay, all right.
A little
It-
judgy.
Yes, you don't always react the same way to the way different people approach. So this is where that metacognition comes in, and you have to actually stop and think, what works for me? So sassy. I need someone with spunk and a little bit of sarcasm as well, because that's my go-to. Like, I need you to be on my level so that we can
communicate.
do this together. All right. Work for me. Okay. I need you to be slightly sassy and sarcastic.
Outward.
Direct. Okay, direct. She needs direct because this is her first year teaching. Okay, so I don't know. So y'all said y'all use AI a little bit. About a year ago, AI was known for glazing. Do y'all know what glazing means? It means
Hyperfixating and then like treating you as the best person.
you are so amazing and awesome, and your ideas are going to change the world. Not as much. Yeah. It's so
To a lesser
it
degree.
started talking trash to me. It puts me in my place, but that might be because I told it I don't want you to be nice to me. I want you to be honest. So, but yeah, you have to tell it how.
So it's sugar honest.
Yes, sugar coating. So think of glaze, icing. Yes.
Sugar coating. Yeah, you know that.
I get it. So it's kind of like when I was trying to tell my Alexa to be sarcastic and she said I can't do that.
So it's just that was the pre-programming because it wants people to like it and feel like they're appreciated and loved. Because if you feel that feeling, then you're gonna keep going back to it and keep using it, right? But if you're being sassy and sarcastic when you're talked to, are you gonna want to come back as much? Some might, but that's where the metacognition comes in.
I would, but then I had to tone it down a little bit.
Sassy,
Did you?
It was bad. It got worse.
sarcastic, and direct. All right,
Get
so
rid of the second comma. Like, isn't it supposed to be like just one comma?
Sassy, sarcastic.
no, I need you slightly sassy, comma, sarcastic, comma, and
Direct.
I
yes.
don't know. I was told that you don't.
There's
do
two
that.
different ways. Miss Jackson.
Oh, sorry.
No, come here. No, you're
Working on
fine.
my schedule.
No. Okay, so I think it's called the
With an
Oxford
at.
comma, where it's
Oh.
comma, and
That item in
Okay.
the series.
yes. Okay, but he doesn't like it.
He doesn't like using the comma.
No,
Explain.
I just
The
thought
one
it
that-
was
I
like.
always say unless those two ideas are interconnected, then you use that comma.
That's just the way I was
That's why I was
taught. Was
That was
always
like
have an
the
and after the last comma.
I always thought
We were sticklers in the 80s.
I was just used to not having the second comma.
But you have to separate the different things in the combined
I've got a
stuff.
lot of revising to do, man.
Okay. Anyways. All right. Tangent monkeys, all the things. All right. So sassy, sarcastic, and direct. We're teaching 5th graders about the life cycle of a frog. What do we not want to be happening in this lesson?
Reproduction.
Okay, but
Please don't bring live frogs.
okay, no live animals.
No live animals. I'm not doing it.
Do not include live animals. Do not include
Reproduction.
direct mentioning of procreation.
That's good.
Maybe we could allude to procreation.
This one's
Do not include
iffy.
direct.
Yeah, this one's
I'm like, wait.
You are such a 7th grade teacher
Mom.
now.
What?
this one's an iffy about like the dietary habits of the frog.
Okay, yeah. So
all over it.
when we're trying to create a lesson, say we're teaching a lesson about math, and it needs to be about fractions, but I don't want anything about decimals. This is where exclusion comes in because there's a lot of stuff that could be included, but for this specific lesson, our focus is this. So don't ever talk about anything like this. But so my kind of where I was going with this is these are 5th graders. They're going to laugh at the word but. They're going to like have a fit of hysterics over the fact that, oh my God, they did the thing. So we are trying to figure out how to not go down that path go down the path of least resistance. So do not include live animals. Do not include direct mentioning of reproduction. Allude to reproduction. All right, so now our result. How do we want it? This is a 1st-year teacher. She is doing all the trainings, all the things. She had a whole week of PD before everyone was in PD. She is still buying stuff on Amazon. She's still going to Target daily. She does not have time.
She needs it quick and simple.
Okay, quick and simple. So, but also this is her 1st year teaching. She doesn't know all the content yet. So do we need 5-paragraph essay about this, or do we need bullet points, or how should this be given to her so that she can grasp the information in a timely manner, because she is short on time and she needs to learn all of this like yesterday. Bullet points. Okay, so short
Dissertation.
I need this to be short and to the point, not long and drawn out. Bullet points preferably. What else? Do we need like bold headings and stuff? Does that help y'all
Yeah,
or no?
it's nice to have.
bold headings and a recap at the end.
Maybe probing questions.
Oh, okay. So I need you to be a mentor teacher. Da, 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 da. I need you to be slightly sarcastic. You must include probing questions. Okay, so let's see what this gives us now. Hi, Becky.
Oh, it gives you the answer key.
Oh, that was my last class.
Oh.
So remember, if we just say, give me a lesson about frogs, it'll still look great, it'll still be awesome, but it won't be specific to you. But if we master our prompt and put in all that extra information, the Promethean board would stop doing that. Okay, so frog life cycle lesson. Now we have a goal. We have a specific time. We have the supplies that are needed. We have teacher sanity tips because it's her first year teaching. I think that is gold. Okay, put each group's supplies in a bag before class, passing out 47 individual items while children yell, I need green, is not a character building exercise.
I like the sass with it. Good job,
Yes.
ChatGPT.
Okay, so we have all the time out, minute by minute, simple stage information,
All of this.
probing questions, quick movement check. You have an exit ticket. We have a recap. Awesome. Okay, so but let's talk about our students in our class. The way I talk to you is going to be different than the way I talk to you because I know that last year you were like the student no teacher wanted to have another class. But somehow I've built a relationship with you and so I know a lot about you. Or I know you have struggles doing this and that. I know you've got an IEP over here and you need these accommodations and that accommodations. I know you are over here. You're new to our country. You just came from Germany. Like you are. So I have context about my students. I know a little bit of background about them. So master prompts are great because I mean they do get us somewhere and they get us somewhere really good. But if we give more background information about our students, about what we need them to accomplish, what we need them to do, because teaching the lesson is one thing, but what's the real end goal with everything that we do? If you are a tested subject. Yeah, that word. STAR test. So that's where this idea all came from. I was having a conversation with Boucher and I was like, did you know that we can, well, actually, no. We can add the STAR questions into it and build lessons based on STAR questions. Like you can have it write questions to the lesson in STAR style verbiage.
I take a snippet from the IQ.
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
drop in there and I say make similar, change, blah, 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 whatever I want it to change. And then there's no warm-ups for 2 weeks.
So I love Amplify and what it does, but it's not straight to the teaks as much. And so that's what I do is I take from STAR and I'm like, okay, put these together. All right. It hates me. All right. So context, it has to know who it's making it for. It's making it for us, but who is our end user? It's our students. All right. So let's talk about Becky and her students. Okay, so is she teaching students who can read independently? Does she have multilingual learners? Does she have students who need visual, sensory, or movement supports? Do they have IEPs? Do they have 504s? Do we have one kid who's hanging from the rafters every day because that's just like what little Jimmy does? What is going on in her classroom that she can give as information to AI to help her wrangle the madness? All right. So let's go back to Becky. Okay, so my class is composed of, how many kids do we have?
27.
27. 27 students. Okay, is this a boy heavy class, a girl heavy class? Like, what's going on? Because the way we are approaching frogs with boys versus girls is going to be different, right?
Last year ours was boy heavy.
Yeah.
Boy heavy? Okay. This is a boy-heavy classroom. Are they kind of gross? You're
A
always
bit
gross.
of them, like
A bit.
Just like
Okay.
a few.
So, maybe it's a very rural community, so they're outdoors a lot. So maybe this whole frog life cycle is gonna be like straight up their alley, and they're gonna be like locked in. Okay, so this is a boy heavy. We have 4 girls who are on grade level. All right, so that's my context about my class. So, but remember how we were talking about we're grabbing from STAR specifically? So we have that as well. Educational context. So I have my TEKS. I have sample questions from STAR tests right there. So I'm going to copy all of that. Nope, wrong place. Go back to Becky. It didn't do it.
Control Z.
He does that. I can never remember to do that.
Control C to Control Z to delete, Control Y to refill.
There we go. Okay, so let's go in here. So I'm gonna give it information about myself, about my students, about the end of year testing that I want my students to be able to pass. Now that you know all this information, please create me a lesson plan. So it has all the things versus, hey, I need a lesson about frogs, right? All right.
You have taught me so much today. I just don't
So
even know.
information about my classroom
You're going to, because this is
and
insane.
students. The end of the year test we are working towards and how it relates to this content, as well as overall information about what I want you to do. Period. Okay, so then all I'm gonna do is copy paste everything in there. That took a long time. That took way too long.
Still shorter than writing the lesson though.
It is. So
But it remembers.
Yeah.
sometimes,
I can put stuff in. Well, I have
not all the time.
on ChatGPT, so it saves like it knows that I am a Texas history teacher.
Yes.
It knows that I'm an instructional coach. It knows that I work with 3rd through 5th grade. It knows I work specifically with reading and science. I mean,
She remembers even the theme.
I
She-
remember that you were using this
There's
theme
a she.
earlier
Mhm.
in my mind.
Mine's a she.
Yeah,
She's all.
I'm like, I want to make mine Jesus, so I was just wondering who you made yours.
Becky.
Becky,
You know what I
yes.
mean? Like, so
It really does. ChatGPT probably more than the others.
I
But
mean,
it's
I pay
because
for
I have
ChatGPT.
paid.
Yeah, I have paid version. So I've
As I use
noticed
AI, I definitely use AI.
it does mess up on me sometimes. It likes to grab something from like something we had a conversation about months ago, and then all of a sudden it brings it up, and I'm like, what are you doing? So
She tried to throw confetti theme on something. I was like, that was for my classroom.
That
idiot.
was a
I
long
need to
time ago.
develop it.
So what after learning about this context engineering, because that's what it's called, feeding it information about like our class, what our goals are, stuff like that. Back to my curriculum that I'm trying to teach. Is this it? Okay. So what I do is I create the lesson itself. So say this is our master prompt, teaching them how to do this, right? I take that entire lesson and I feed it to AI, and then I also give it, okay, so what about the teacher's lesson plans? Because I want to show the teacher how to do this, especially as an instructional coach. You want to teach them, this is what I want you to do. These are the steps I want you to do it. So I created daily overviews of that lesson. It goes through suggested teacher language, reflection purpose, success indicators, why the activity works, how it ties into other things, all the things. But I mean, I'm a great writer. Does it look like I made this? Am I that awesome that I wrote all of that? Absolutely not. So you and these great prompts. So remember how I was saying that took a long time to finally get
I like
done.
the part where you wrote Promethean actors who just keep stopping.
That thing just keeps going on.
Oh,
What, can't you do your time different, like to close, like your clock or something?
it's new. They updated the Promethean board, and
This isn't your room, so.
this isn't my room. It's not mine. I don't know. I'm just here right now.
Okay, good.
But so you can tell AI to make the prompts for you. Obviously, the context you have to do yourself. But if we're doing the same prompt over and over and over again, create a document about it. So, like when we do our lesson plans, these are the things I need to see in my lesson plans. You need to have this, 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 this. Here's what I want to do. Now put it into this format. Save yourself like 3 hours. So this is a partner in crime. It's not supposed to do the work for you, because if it's doing the work for you, your kids are losing out, you're losing out, everyone's losing out, and it doesn't look that great.
Yeah.
Like, can you tell when it's AI? I can tell when it's AI. Like, I can look at something someone had sent and I'm like, that is all AI, and they didn't even try to sugarcoat it. So
At the bottom it says, "This is AI. Please review."
well,
In an
like,
email.
so you can't see it right here, but AI, they like to have like spaces at the beginning of their paragraphs for some reason. So if you don't go through and like delete it, and then they also like to use the page breaks. So you'll see lots of page breaks in AI. They're really big on doing the different size fonting and the bolding and everything. Like you can tell the format of AI right off the bat. So yeah, it's a thing.
And the algorithm is very similar. You can tell it to make this less AI-like, and it's still AI.
Yes. So one of the things that I do to save myself time is I already talked about that. Never mind. Okay. So do y'all want to do another one? Another practice with another teacher
I mean,
to
I'll-
see
I
the
like
difference?
I'm hungry.
So, like,
She said, "I'm hungry. I'm starving."
And
I need to like run him home, so it's up to y'all. We can skip out or we can do
I don't mind going to
another
Yeah.
teacher.
Even though this was so cool, like I want to do another one, but I'm
I haven't been
hungry.
there yet,
Okay.
but I know that multiple groups have started.
Okay. Y'all are awesome. Thank you.
You were awesome. Thank you. Like I learned so much today.
Are those yours?
I've never used Gemini. Like I've never even used the Gemini. Like at all. But now the things you told me about it, I'm really fixing to see if
Well,
it
like,
can be Jesus for me.
It could be a
That was
pastor for
awesome.
you, and so you can dig into the different Bible verses.
Well, she said he was fine. It's fine now.
It's still recording?
There's nothing I can do.